Okay, true. Like, that is epic. But like, nobody else. I know it's only you that gets why I was laughing at it. Nobody else, I'd say, understood what was going on. Why are you playing that song? Oh, why not?
Exactly.
Right, so we'll jump on to this one. By the way, I'd like to nominate John Dudley. Tether spun off the track, but then Dudley crashed into him. I still think it's Dudley's fault and he should get a DSQ, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because he gave me a
Yeah, I saw
penalty in
that.
Amigos.
I was right behind Dudley when that happened.
Yeah, it's because he gave me a 5-second penalty in Amigos. I want him DSQ'd. It's nothing to do with power or anything. It's just, I feel he deserves it.
And it's not personal at all. It's just
no.
It's just the way the rules are.
Yeah,
We're just following the rules.
I would never, ever say it was personal.
No.
Basically, I'm going to give you the rundown before this happens. I'm going to actually put the camera this way because I know exactly what happens here, and it's just easier to do this. Right. That's just the easiest way to do it.
I have no clue what happened, but I was very glad I didn't get collected.
So this is car number 777 and 444, 10-4.
Yeah.
Grand.
Yeah, Smith and the Lambo is. Oh, that stream is lagging.
Is it lagging?
Yeah.
I'll just replay. I'll turn it down because I'm streaming as well. It's probably just right. I'll put that down to 1080p 30 FPS. It'll be fine. Can you see it?
It's loading now. I can see.
Grand. Right. Take two.
It's smooth. A little bit smoother.
Now, so as you see here, this car forgets that Smith is here.
The Lambo is. Yeah, the Lambo forgets that anyone is there.
Yeah. But see, the thing is, Glenn is now going to be at the back of the field by quite a margin.
Yeah, it's 10 seconds.
I would absolutely agree with that.
Maybe. Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking last night because I only looked at this one when I seen that the timestamp wasn't there. I was like, fuck it, I'll do it while we're doing the stream. Right. Yeah, so investigate after the race.
You could even argue 15 for that one.
Right.
Even though it's super harsh to do 15, but I think it could be argued because of the huge time loss. Now he's at the back of the grid and having to fight back through to hit a.
So, like, looking there. So, essentially, if Glenn was stuck in his 6th position or 7th position, so
he would be where I am basically at the minute.
Yeah, pretty much. I'd actually be ahead of you, so he'd be here.
Yeah.
Wow, all that. Yeah, do you know what? I actually would agree with the 15 seconds. That was a massive amount of time loss. And it was an unnecessary T1 incident as well.
Yeah, but stuff like that always happens on this track.
Not like you.
No.
Also, Glenn is extremely handsome, and I love Glenn, so I'm not taking this personal, but... All right, grand.
No, obviously not.
So will we go with 10 or 15? I would actually be more inclined to 15 when you actually look at where he is exactly. Yeah. All right, we're not going to argue that. So 15 seconds, car 444. Hits. Right, we came to that decision. Right, that's that one done. I just have to put you. Oliver, could you do the typing actually? And this would save me then taking ages to do the typing.
You're aware that I'm not native in English, right?
Oh yeah, you're a foreigner. Right. Right, I think the 101 and 11. So Oliver, did you have a tip while all that shit was happening, was it? Because I see 101.
I have an
It's like
incident later in the race that causes me to retire.
I seen
But
that.
though
I
that's
seen that. I seen that.
that's definitely a racing incident. But
Why am I in the ground? What the fuck?
yes, I can do the typing. Yes.
Good man. Are you in there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So with your one, it was a second later, Oliver.
Ah, well, apparently. Great. Then I don't remember.
Oh, just you and Geese had a little kiss. Oh,
Oh yeah, that's yeah. Try and look at how idiot Geese is on the start. I'm starting ahead of him, and yet he's ahead of me before. Go back to before the start. He's totally out of position.
Oh,
A little bit further. Yeah.
that could be a
Geese is supposed
penalty.
to be behind me.
That
Yeah,
could
he's
actually
supposed
be
to
a
be behind
penalty.
me.
Yeah, he's jumped you on the grid.
But this happened as well when we did a fun race with SSRI, where we were first and second. I had pole position on the inside, and he was ahead of me into turn 1 because he started like this.
Okay.
But anyways, he is still within the rules of the game. But I tried to run from here.
He's in the. I think that's something we need to put into the rule book. You need to stay in, in actual order. He was definitely. I know he's in, but in the rules because I've often been close. I think that's something we need to monitor more, is making sure people actually stay.
He's pushing the start box way too much there.
All of these are.
Yeah, of course.
And then he's not.
No.
But this, Aaron's a mile back.
Yeah, but so is that other McLaren. They should be right up in the back of each other.
Yeah. Okay, well then, yeah. Well, it's something we should look at.
But the one with Dominic there, that's just because that he's trying to get a jump on me.
So is it because he just doesn't have the talent that you have and he needs to try and cheat?
Yeah, definitely.
Go on, Dominic.
Definitely.
Right, so NFA and the anime, because it is only just a touch.
And then he pulls over like this and forces me so close. What an idiot.
Well, the only reason he's made contact is, the only reason he's made contact is because of this matter. And even at that wasn't his fault. So we'll do an NFA on that one there. Investigated after the race. NFA. Seeing as you're not doing the typing.
I could have.
Right, will you do the next one then? So 404 and number 4. So 404, Dr. Evil. And number... Oh, yes.
And Batek, nice.
Are you ready for this?
Yes, I love Batek.
I love Batek, but I already know this is the one where I told you what I'm going to do yesterday.
Yeah.
So a little bit further on, a little bit further on, and here. Do you know what? Let's have it from a nice angle for this one. Let's get a pay-per-view angle. Okay.
Yes. Nothing wrong so far.
I'm just going to slow it down here because you're going to see he's going to overtake, but then turns left again slightly.
Oh, that's because he's trying to squeeze him out and force him wide. Oh, that's a terrible mistake, and that he gets completely murdered. I assume he gets collected as well, this blue guy.
No. If you look on his inputs, there was barely any movement, but that's because of the... Yeah.
It's not on the blue, but I thought he would get T-boned or something going back onto the track like that.
Yeah, and look, he's still going. Happened all the way up there. And the poor Ferrari's still going. So, look, to be honest, which is anyone who's watching, I'm just going to be straight up, Batek is getting a race ban. But the reason is not just for this incident, so we're not being that harsh by one incident, but he is constantly seen to be getting involved in incidents every race. So we've just took it that we need to give him a ban. We want him to get better because Batek is a great guy. Our league is about trying to help people develop, but at the same time, we don't condone you being in incidents every single race and always having something. So we're just doing this, giving him a race ban, and we're hoping that he can reflect on his excitement on the first lap and kind of racing too close to people and overly aggressive. because he's a good guy. He shows up for races, and we want to help drivers develop. Whether you're far slower making errors, we want to try and make you better, but we can only give advice so much before we have to dish out penalties. But I think that's justified, to be fair. But I miss
What?
Batek.
With that time loss?
Huh?
No, I think it's at least a 10. Remember the time loss?
Oh no! He's getting a race ban. This is race ban.
Just for this one.
Well, it's not just for this one. This is a combination of previous and then this one as well.
Yeah, but you don't have race ban as a selection.
On this, so what we'll do, put it down as a DSQ, and then just write in the bit where you're saying 4 moves out and overtakes, add in there number 4 race ban for next race. So it's clear in that, so at least people know. I've already spoke to Batek, he's already aware of that as well. And to be fair about it, look, he was a bit upset, but at the same time he understood as well and took it on the chin, so fair play to him. And then unfortunately, car 27 and 55. Car 27 and 55. Nathan Moran must have had a bit of a tip at in around the same time, but Raticus. So I'm just gonna play this. So it was literally 2 seconds. It was only a door touch. NFA on that one, the 27.55 as well. Then 13. This is polycar. Right, so with this one here, just gonna add in warning because there's nothing else we can put on that one, just have it filled in. Right, so 13 and 55 was a few seconds after that, so we'll stay on. I'm pretty sure this is where... Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Oh, why is he turning knowing the car is there though? See, he turned in right beside the car.
Yeah, but the other car is braking as he goes by, so he's probably expecting him to stay on the brakes. And he's braking for an unknown reason. Maybe he's trying to avoid the 2x2 with the other guy, but then he gets a 2x2 with the...
Yeah.
Well, I think there's enough punishment for this guy himself.
Yeah.
For the 13. What was the other car involved?
That was Rutgers.
Yeah, number.
Number 55. It's in that there. Look to the very left. There.
Ah.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I would just say for me it's an NFA.
Due to the self-impacted penalty he gets.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I don't think there needs to be further action there. That was just a unlucky door bump with an unusual time to be braking. I understand why he should have just let off the throttle and let him overtake, not go hard on the brakes. So yeah, NFA for that one. I'm quite happy with that. Now, next one. A minute and a bit up the road. 888 and 94. Now, sorry about this, guys. It is taking us a second to pull everything up because there's no timestamp for some reason from last night, but luckily everything's recorded. So possible spin 888 and 94. So I'm on with 888. Who's car 94?
Possible spin or possible spin valid?
It just says possible spin. 888. Who the fuck is car 94 or Hewlett? So I'm going to jump on with Hewlett. So he's right behind these.
Good move. Keep it running.
Doesn't seem to be a spin as of yet. Oh, that was just... I seen that in the stream. That was Triple H just decided to turn it on the wall, unfortunately. Turned it way too early.
Oh, I've done that myself in that corner.
Yeah, so that's NFA. So then about 5 minutes up the road.
I just need to...
Yeah, no, you do what you're doing because I need to find the next incident. It's in and around here. So car 66. Oh, Dudley might be involved in an incident. Oh, John.
Perfect.
Oh, this is when Tedder. This is when he murdered Tedder. That's what we're gonna say.
Oh, great.
So I know what part of the track it is. So he comes down here, loving his life.
Feeling the pressure from behind of the 21 car.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And look at this, he murders Chris. Murdered him.
Yes. What is he even doing?
Oh my god, John Dudley, you dirty beast.
God damn it, that's a DSQ, definitely.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never seen anyone ram someone so hard.
Yeah, and it's nothing to do with giving me a 5-second penalty. Look at this. Poor Chris Tedder. It looks like nothing from the front angle, but look at that. Clips him on the front, knocks him out then in front of Mary. So nothing to do with anything else.
What happens to Mary here? Because Chris Tedder might want to get a penalty for unsafe rejoin.
Oh yeah, no, he does get a penalty for it. But like, he does. Honestly, I would put that down, even with him there. It's a 5-second penalty for, I think, the obstruction of what happened there. He's come out the worst of it, let's be fair. But he definitely impeded Mary and lost Mary 2 positions.
Yeah, let's check 2 unsafe rejoins.
I'm pretty sure 5 seconds is fair, but yeah.
Perfect.
Excellent. Oh, you just put true on all this shit as well. So on the ones that we've given penalties on, do a double true, and on the other ones, just 1 true. On the warning, it's fine.
Does one do that? Do I have to spell true?
Yeah.
No, but it's in Danish on mine, so I'll have to spell it in Danish.
I'll just do it. Fuck that. T-R-U-E. Do you want to tell the guys a little story around while we're here now?
No.
Why are you putting sand down?
Because that's what it needs to be in Danish. It says falsk, as in the Danish word for fake.
I'm not a foreigner, though. I'm not a foreigner.
You idiot.
I'm not a foreigner. Sand. That's something you build castles in, you my bastard.
No, it means true in Danish. And masseødelæggelsesvåben means weapons of mass destruction. But
of course
it's just
you
one
know
word
that.
in Danish.
Of course you know that.
Of course I know every single Danish word. I'm a freaking Dane.
You're Swedish, aren't you?
No.
Stacy needs a quality ban for robbing me. Dog needs a ban for an offensive beard. Wow. These guys are at it. Next one is only 25 seconds up the road.
People at it. Do I have to go in and yell at people on YouTube?
I think you should. Oliver, your murder's up next. The one after is got to do with Mary and Tedder. So you can put that one to or 13 and 55. Who's 13 and 55?
Tedder continues the murder.
What's the crack here? Who the fuck is... There's no 13 and 55. Am I going mad?
It's a possible spin valid.
Oh, there's
55. Yeah, there's a 55.
Ruckus. Yeah. Ah, there's 13 now, Polycock. Further down. No, that's 825.
We already seen this, I think. No.
Oh, it's a different one. Oh, okay. Let's go down onto this one.
Ooh, does he turn in on him, or does he, the other guy turn out? I think he turns in the guy on the left. Ooh, interesting. Go back.
So Polycot's still going to the right. Both of them
Yeah,
on the
but
brakes.
but at this point, the 55 car would have been smarter of. Well, he's actually trying to get it into the right place on the braking at the end, so it is a Polycut that's moving in ever so slightly.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I think Polycot, unfortunately, in this one, should have kept a bit more to the left there.
Yeah, he should have been more to the left. I agreed. I'll just let it run and see how much he loses. A lot.
But in terms of cars,
I don't think he loses a position.
One position, I think that's it.
No, it's only... he only loses cut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he will lose to this guy, yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't think it's feeling behind. No. So he would have only lost one position.
Who was 13? Polycut is 13.
So Polycut, and that was Ruckus.
Yeah, and Ruckus was the guy moving in, right?
Polycut was the one that cut across Ruckus.
Polycut cut across Ruckus, and Polycut was 13.
Yeah. So Polycut, instead of staying on the inside, you'll see, as we've seen, he could have easily now...
I'm riding up them.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Right. That one there, for me, I think is just a racing incident. Polycut comes out the worst of it. Ruckus only loses one position, but they were both racing hard. They both could have let off a bit earlier. Overall, it is Polycut's fault for the incident. For me, I think 5 seconds is very harsh, as he would have already had to jump into pits and serve a pit.
I don't think it's very harsh, but you could argue the racing incident or warning. I would probably go... I would say 5 is reasonable for that, personally.
Just let me look at it.
But I don't think it would be a racing incident. It would, as a minimum, be a warning. But I would think 5 is valid.
I just want to look from here.
For someone under braking.
So I just want to have a look at it from inside Polycut, actually. Do you know that? Right. Because I just want to see what he would have seen. Like, obviously, you should have a tool on for letting you know. Like, if you know you're beside somebody...
The thing is, he's sort of trying to get himself into the optimum line for the corner. If he continues his trajectory, then he'll be sort of going for the outside. Yeah,
no, he should have kept... Yeah, I agree with the 5 seconds for Polycut. He should have stayed. Like, because when you're looking at it inside, it's way more severe. Like he would have had something on to stop him. When most people drive with, like, you know, like a radar or pit crew or something like that, where it tell you. So no, I absolutely think that's very fair, because Ruckus does lose that. Next one is watching yourself get murdered.
No, I don't get murdered. I by accident switch down into second and then sort of start spinning, and then he just goes racing.
So
and then I get collected.
It looked different from when I looked at it.
Yeah, so when you look from his point of view here, you can see when I hit the gear down, then my car sort of switches over and he just gets murdered in it. He had no place to go and no avoidance. No chance of getting out of that one. See, if my car hadn't snapped, then he would have been fine, because then I would have stayed on the curb.
Oh.
Yeah. Couldn't get it out of that when I was getting moved about.
So because you can't make a ruling on this for the fact you're involved, so I reckon a 55 race ban for you, €500 donation to charity.
That'd be nice. I don't have to race anymore
for the next 3 years.
Yeah, perfect. I don't have to race on Wednesdays anymore. That'd be great.
You actually remember the day though. Yeah, no, look, for this one, it's just an absolute unfortunate racing incident. I feel so bad for Sign there.
I feel so bad for me, but exactly.
I don't feel so bad for you because you caused it.
No,
yeah, but you can see, well, you did. You locked this. You locked the rear, like the rear. Went and you want to call it. Look, it is what it is.
I didn't lock the rear. I got wheel spin.
Same difference.
Yeah, but I would
It's a
agree on
talent
racing.
issue. A talent issue.
Yeah.
I have to say though, Mike Scott looked absolutely Brittany. Oh, Brittany got hit right in the face, man.
Yeah. It's Brittany, bitch.
It's rough.
Yeah, and then the 444 guy even apologized to me later. I was like, it's not your fault. You could do nothing.
No, no. When
do
you look at
absolutely nothing.
it, Stacey said you have to drive the Jag as a punishment.
No, I would love to drive the Jag.
So 23 and 4 for 4. So the 100 as well you can put as a racing incident because that was all part of the one incident. Right, 14.
Oh, where are you sure about that? Let's just look and see if the Mercedes could have avoided it. Actually, if he could have seen
There's
it and have decided not to.
There's not
and decided
a
not. Well, it's a rule. It's a yellow flag technically.
Right, let's watch it from poor Simon's view. No, let's get a view. Let's get a view. So here's Simon. I'm going to put it back to full speed if you. We're going to go back 10 seconds. He's singing to himself. He's like, it's Brittany, bitch. Down. Oh, bollocks.
Oh, race bad for that.
Simon, what were you doing? Get his car. Next one up, you crazy bastard. 14 minutes in, 69 and 13. Where's 69? Oh, schmal. Right, so 57 there, so it's about 6 minutes up the road.
He should be holy because you have a nice number.
I think so too. So that's Polycott that he's going by.
Yeah, and he should just be getting the fuck out of the way since he's a backmarker. He even did that quite nicely, just by lifting or having a bad exit. Probably underestimates the dirty air and kills him.
He nearly had a. He nearly had a.
Yeah, but is he actually waiting, or did he just almost?
Well, he's a back marker.
Yeah, he should never have gone for that move. That's the first thing.
He lets him by though. Doesn't get in his way.
Yeah.
Oh, his tires are cooked. For the time lost, I'd say 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Being absolutely honest there. It's unfortunate. He did try letting by, but there was so much time lost there. So that'll be 5 seconds to number 13. If you agree, that is.
Yes. I'm just writing stuff. I can't multitask that well, I'm a man.
I can't see writing though.
No, of course you can't until I'm finished.
I'll jump on to the next one. So, bro, 11 and 5. Can we give another penalty or any penalty to John Dudley? I need to make up something for him. I mean, not make something up for him.
You can just fill in a separate report.
I'm gonna put one at the end anyway. John Dudley or bollocks 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Right, next one here is Dominic Geese is involved.
Oh, that's a big one.
With Phelan. So where's Phelan on this track? How did Geese get near Phelan? We must be a little bit off this. Did Phelan die? Right, it could be a little bit off because we don't have a timestamp.
Yeah, Phelan died and then he joins and then Dominic probably goes flying. I know. Dominic is still behind, I think.
Oh.
Ooh, he just loses control.
Yeah.
And then hits Dominic.
Yeah, there's not much.
Third person camera, third person camera, third person camera. Yeah. Racing incident.
Yeah, I reckon race ban for Dominic East, but we'll go with race incident.
Oh, okay, that seems fair.
Yeah, no, there's nothing he could have done there, to be fair about it. Right, that's fine. 18:29, it's less than a minute ahead. 29 and 115. So Baz O'Neill. So that's true. He's 29. Polycott. Okay, so there's Polycott. Oh yeah, I remember this one. So this was a really weird one. We jump on with Polycott for this. So
He got out of the way for a blue flag. The Lambo.
yeah, no, he got but he got out of the way for the blue flag. But look at this. It's the wall.
And then he's just squeezing him. Oh, can we see that third person and see how much room that's left? It looks like he's just squeezing the fuck out of that Ferrari.
No, I don't think that was the case, but let's go.
And a third person camera would be preferred.
Right. So he lost the rear bit, he's straightened up, and now he's going again.
Yeah, but he have control, he's coming.
Yeah, but in fairness, right?
But is there a room on, but the other guy is just racing. He's going for an overtake because there's an obvious
But the other
gap.
guy is going for a hit, but the gap is here as there's not enough room for the car as he sees the trajectory of this guy. Like, that's not a move that's on, in my genuine opinion.
Yeah, that's because the other car's going so slow that he could probably be far enough up on the point. Yeah, keep going. No, I think O'Neill have the right to take that line.
He did, 100%. He did.
Yeah, exactly. Polycott should just have avoided the wall. I actually think there would have been just enough room before the first wall tap.
Yeah.
But the thing is, at this point here,
yeah,
just let go a little bit more.
Go a bit
then
more.
Then he have the position and have right for room.
Yeah.
But the fact is that he will. Oh, the Lambo is actually turning back in on him. That's actually pretty bad racecraft.
So we go back.
But
I think he's not in control of the car.
Ferrari will murder himself no matter what. Because he's always going to hit that second wall with the angle that he's taking.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. He was dead either way.
But the question is whether or not that well, the Ferrari is getting murdered no matter what, so it's not really worth. But it's just fun to see that the Lambo is sort of like moving back in for the apex, even though there's
he got a bump on his. I know, but he got a bump, so he was trying to correct it for the control, so he didn't lose it. And we're doing it in slow enough motion. Like, that was a correction. That wasn't turning in on somebody. The last thing you want to be doing is turning in on somebody.
Then go on board with the Lambo and let's see it full speed. I'm not trying to give him a penalty. I just want to see what happens.
Yeah.
What happens to
him. So I'll just play it in real time.
Yes, do that exactly. No, he is moving back in. He is definitely moving back in there. The amount that he's turning the wheel, it's not a correction for a spin.
So I guess it's on. What is it?
He's moving back in. Nevertheless, the Ferrari would have been murdered anyway.
Yeah. How much time did he lose?
That is very, very stupid moving back in there.
That was just a bad move. How long does?
Yeah, but I think the Lambo would be murdered anyways because that the Ferrari would bounce back into him.
Yeah.
But from this angle, it definitely looks like the Ferrari or the Lambo is trying to murder him.
I honestly don't think he is that kind of driver.
No, I don't think either, but it is very sketchy.
Yeah, no, it's certainly not an ideal crash. You can say that. I still think though the Ferrari gets a penalty. Oh, I won't.
The Ferrari?
Yeah.
No. because he's trying an epic move, and he actually succeeds in the move.
He doesn't, because he's doing it off the track. Technically, if you look at where he is off the track, like
He's on the curb.
It's not a move. Like, if that was me or you racing, we'd never try and fuck around the outside there with the trajectory of the corner.
If that was me and you racing, we would have murdered each other before we got to that point.
No, but in a serious race, you wouldn't. But if it was me and you was messing, yeah. Well, in a serious race, you'd back out. You know yourself. You know when to back out, mate.
I don't think the Ferrari had the option to back out with the speed that he's coming in with. Go back and let's see the Ferrari, how much speed he's coming in with. Whether or not that he puts himself on that line, because...
Well, he was in the braking area anyway, so he definitely could have stopped.
Continued braking, but...
Right.
Let's just have a look on the overspeed, because if the overspeed is big enough, then there's no reason for him not to send it. The Lambo is also being very stupid here, letting people by. He's not doing that in an efficient way.
No, he could have waited. He's definitely slow enough, and then he goes to send it.
But he's coming onto the move on the exit of the corner, and there's room for it, and he goes on. He just gets a much better exit.
But the gap is going to close, though, because the car is going to naturally take a wider line on the exit.
No, but that other car is going so slow that you can be in a position where you can demand the room.
But he was still behind. He was never ahead on the exit or in that corner to warrant even the room, because Baz, even at that stage, was still ahead. Baz was still ahead. It's only because
when you have this drive, you will always go for this move because you can see the opening. You know it's going to close, but you can always squeeze
of course
it
you
out
can
there.
go
You know the other car's going so
you
slow.
also know, though, because the move is not on. He's not ahead. If you go for that move, you are going to be the one that's going to be to blame if an incident happens. By all means, go for it, but
you always go for that one. Just progress it. Because then tell me at what point you think that he is enough ahead to demand the room.
He's not here. He's not ahead. In this corner, I don't think.
Not at this point yet.
But see, this is the thing, right, Chico? I look at this for the full corner. He never once, in this whole move of this corner, would have warranted any room. He could have stayed behind and got him on this bit coming up here and made a move throughout the mountain or that. There's different skill sets.
Then he would have lost his exit speed.
Yeah, but
advantage. He's going for the racing move here. They are racing at this point.
But the move wasn't done big. This is the thing. You need to be in any racing corner, and especially with this one, with the way both of them were at the same speed at one stage. Yes, the gap is there, but you can see the Lambo. The Lambo still clearly in front of him was taking the wider line. For me, at the very minimum, I would give Polyakov 5 seconds. Very minimum.
I would not give him 5 seconds for this. I would rather blame the Lambo for moving back in and squeezing him on the exit.
Fault at all. And you even said it yourself.
No, but I'm just saying that I think it's more to blame on him that he's moving back in. He could just have moved out.
No, Polyakov could have held on.
See, he's coming in. That Lambo is all over the place anyways.
Yes, because they hit the curb coming on, but he still owns the line.
But he sort of moves back and forward even after that.
Right, so Chico, I'm just going to get the frame. So at this moment of time, he's not sure that there might be room because he can only start to see about now. As you see, he's still beside the Lambo. He can see the Lambo's trajectory there. That move is never going to be on because there's a wall. There's barely room for a car there because that's the track.
Then let's try and do a different. Go back to before the corner entry. Yes, and then look at the line that the Lambo is taking.
Oh no, the Lambo is taking a bad line. He chose a bad place.
He chose the inside line, and then when a car comes on the outside, then he's on the outside.
The only reason he was slowed down was letting blue car or the blue flags by. He could have done it a little bit earlier. I absolutely agree with that. That's down to, but that's down to different drivers with different thoughts and whatever like that. That's like either way, he was doing the right thing, letting the blue flags by. But he was still ahead in this corner. There was still not enough room on the exit when he could go for that move.
He is defending so hard to try and squeeze the Ferrari.
He's not defending so hard at this stage. He's still trying to get the car under control. He's hit the curb, and then you see the car going up into the air there. You can see even with suspension travel. He comes down. It's going a little bit.
At this point, he has full control, and he already committed to. At this point, he's in the middle of the track,
and he's ahead of the car, and he's allowed to go straight and take the exit. That's the thing.
Yeah, but continue. He doesn't keep staying ahead. The Ferrari is using the track. You know, track limits are depending on whether or not the race director had a shit on that given day and how big it was.
But even that, the room is not on because at this stage he's still ahead, which still warrants him the corner. He does not warrant the corner or warrant the room here. He's still behind the car.
When you have so little speed, then you should be expecting someone to try something. Also, his radar will be telling him that he has something on the outside.
But it doesn't matter. He's still ahead of the simple racing rule is if you're ahead into a corner, you have the right of way. He was not at all beside this guy until the actual exit. And at this stage, on the actual exit where it goes straight, he's already halfway kind of off the track. He barely has a wheel covering on the track.
The thing is, you have the right to take that line if he's full throttle and he doesn't have any other options. Then you have the right to keep the line.
But he had options. He was already slowed down enough. He's seen the car was barely getting under control.
Neil have plenty of options to leave the room. He chooses to slam the door.
But he doesn't have to. He's ahead. That's the whole simple thing about it. It's I look at it black and white for this one.
But the thing is, he's definitely not trying to do anything to not cause this incident.
But the other
he's
car,
defending that way too hard.
It doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter how he's defending it. He's ahead. He has the right to that corner. Polycock could have held off.
Changing his line in the middle of the corner.
But sure, he wasn't in control until the middle of the corner.
That doesn't matter. Then he has no rights to.
But it does. He's still ahead, and then the car behind can see the car's not fully in control until mid corner. So why go for the move? By the time he gets it under control, he sees the trajectory of that Lambo. I would have never went for that move there. I would have never went for it.
Then the 444 car should also have been slammed for hitting me because I had a slight loss of control, and he decided to plow into me.
No, because
that's exactly the same situation, except this time
it's a massive difference. That is a massive difference. Completely different incidents. You lost it on the exit and then cut across him as he was coming in much faster.
But when you lose it in the middle of the corner, then you can't just go out and slam the door on a car that's coming on the outside.
But you didn't slam the door. This incident only happened. Oliver.
But O'Neill is slamming the door here.
So Oliver, I'm not going to argue with you over this. We won't go back and forth. We can't come to a decision. We'll have to wait for Chico on this one. But very simply, your incident happened on the exit when the car was coming up. You lost it and cut across. That's fair enough. That happens. The move was never on for Polycott entering the corner. Halfway through the corner, he was on the brakes and slowed enough. He could still see Baz was out of control because the car was up in the air, comes back down and straightens up. He was still behind him and you could see the trajectory of Baz. It was still going to go for the exit curb. That move was never on. No, I'm sorry. No driver.
The move gets on as soon as O'Neill he loses control of that car.
I think this one we'll just have to leave for Chico because I'm definitely not agreeing that it's a racing incident. I can't. There's no point going back and forward over that one because I love you, Oliver, but we're not going to agree on this one.
Yeah, but that's a great thing about stewarding. You don't always have to agree.
No, that's exactly it. Yeah. So we'll just leave a little note on that one for Chico. I'll do that one there. I just want to say Chico. Oh, shit, did I put that in the wrong one? I did.
God damn it, Mooney.
Yeah, fair play. Right, let me have a look here now. So 444, 43 minutes in. This is going to be fast to find. What car? So 444 Bisters. Who's 58? Was 58 involved in that? Yeah. Aaron Holloway. It's a race ban for Holloway. Can we just agree on that now?
Oh, definitely.
Right, so let me see. So 43. I'm going to go up with about 38, I think. It might be in around that. Oh, there's Bisters there. Hopefully, we hardly got it right in the first attempt. There's Busters there. Right. It's somewhere around here.
FFG, great murder in the future.
Especially in the mountain. I'm just going to keep skipping it until I see someone dead. Okay, there we go. Didn't have to wait too long.
Yeah.
Right, so Aaron onto the brakes. Brister's got the. Oh, nothing happened. Brister's got himself off. God damn it! I was hoping there'd be something more. Well, I shouldn't be saying that, but right. No further action. And 0.18, 58 and 4 for 4. The same thing again, NFA and that, because it's the exact same thing. That's what's on the exit. So the one after that is NFA. So 10 minutes up the road, 23 and 11. So what time was that? So 43. We go to 48-ish. So Simon, what happened to him? 23 and 11. Oh, it's Dominic Geese is involved.
Of course it is. It's Dominic involved in everything.
Come on, Dominic. Although, I have to say, Simon got a big spin and got a savage save in it as well. This is it. This is obviously an NFA, but how we kept that there, I don't know.
Oh, that's actually not that difficult in the Mercedes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was very impressed with that on the stream. I was like, how did he hold that? It's NFA,
We had
but
a
after
fuck ton of those when we practiced for the 10-hour race at Mount Panorama earlier this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're going to stay on with Simon because a few seconds later, there was another one. So that 23 and 11 is an NFA. It says possible spin. Is it here? Right, I don't see any possible spin. What was the other car involved? We'll have to have a look at that. 3.
20, 23 and 3.
Spin. No, there's nothing. Nothing there. Because I'm after going about a minute ahead there now. I'll just go. No, I'm after going a full lap there. No, there's definitely nothing there. Right, one after that. 55, 53, which I'm on with, so 3 and 11. So let's keep going.
3 and 11.
Dominic Geese. Again.
Of course it is.
How does this man do it?
He murders him.
Go on, Dominic.
He murders him completely.
I have more faith in him. Race ban for Geese.
Just a pause there. People in the YouTube chat, make your bets. Does Dominic Geese murder the car ahead? Have 10 seconds to vote.
Alpha
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see.
So far, so German. I fucking speeding this up a bit. Come on, Dominic, murder him. Oh, no.
Slight touch. You still have time to murder him. No worries.
He gets stuck behind him for a while. Oh, no, that's nothing. That's what was picked up. Was because they went by that car that was So NFA.
Unfortunate.
That is massively unfortunate. I'm assuming this is at the finish, but we'll still have a look anyway at the 1 hour mark. 5 and 99. Matty Gamble. That's Matty Gamble doing his donuts. Oh no, 5 and 99. It's Peter Phelan.
Yeah, that race might not be over after an hour of driving.
No, that's what I'm thinking.
It still be on the final lap.
So Matty's behind him, so it's happening up here. I think he might have just killed himself somewhere, maybe.
The car hit is nicely, and I think the other car might be leaving room as well.
No, I don't think that happened. Where's feeling?
Doesn't look like it.
No. Hey, feeling's murdered himself, I think. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Wonderful.
it's such a horror.
I wasn't looking.
Oh, wait, go back. Whoa! But you know what? When you lose it there, all you're hoping for is that you don't hit anybody else because it's so narrow.
Yeah.
And that is it. What about for John Dudley? Do we give him a race ban or anything?
I think so.
Chris Tedder, should we give him a race ban?
What number was Dudley again?
Dudley was number 66. Welcome to FFG.
Something like this.
Put it in, but leave it as false. I mean, it's true, John Dudley. Did Alpha Dogmeat, did I miss my DFQ? DSQ and Alpha, this is the one that me and Oliver actually cannot agree over. Oliver thinks you should be hung. I just think you should be giving Diddy Wanks to everyone.
Basically.
That's how we are trying to thought it works. Right. I tell you, can we meet in the middle somewhere to save Chico? Or is there any way of meeting in the middle here? Can we give at least a warning to the other car? Because it's a move that wasn't on that he went for.
I think we can give a warning for bad driving standards for going for an unnecessary move.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
That I would agree. That I would agree on.
Because it was an unnecessary move. The rest of it we can argue all day and night, but it's a move that an experienced driver like us, or Tedder,
an experienced driver would never attempt that.
No.
Neither would an experienced driver try to pile drive him into the wall.
Well, no, that whole incident wouldn't have happened.
That whole incident was a skill issue thing, or more like an experience issue thing.
I just think it was excitement of a move.
But goddammit, I've just shut down the sheet.
I have it here. I'll fix that. It's fine. I'll fix that. So investigate.
I can also open this sheet very quickly.
Warning. I know you're grand. So do we give Baz then a 55 race ban as well, or?
Agreed. Minimum.
Yeah. So. You're so bollocks. You're an old bollocks. Jesus Christ, is that?
That's my mama.
Move wasn't done and was
someone. But anyways, I'll have to go smoke because I have to get ready for SSRI stewarding with the grand total of 2 incidents of the Kialami race.
Oh wow. Well, I'm looking forward to that.
That's obviously report based, so
yeah.
People often just apologize and then there'll be no further action on everything, so it'll be a fun, quick meeting. Anyways, bye.
Look, thanks very much, Oliver, and talk to you later on, bud.
Yeah, bye.
One more thing before you go. Oliver. Oh, he left me. Right, that is the end of Stewarding, guys. Thank you for watching.